Okay, so separating my two sets of months, the used months from the unused months, I have my second set of market dots, which I use in my planner calendar. And then we actually get to the pages that I printed off. So the first 4 months of the year I hand wrote every single day, the lines and everything. This is basically what I would do. On one sheet of paper, I would trace the line of what the outer edge of each paper, and then I have this extra little portion, and I would write in the words, the time slots, and all the lines for front and back. But what I did this time was I printed off dotted paper. See if you can see the dots. You can't really see the dots on here. There, you can see them there. So I printed off dotted paper on both sides, enough to last for the end of the year. Then I created 2 different templates. This template has 1 weekend page and 2 weekday pages with the tasks and notes closest to the rings, the ring holes. And then on this template, I created, this will be basically be the back side, because I needed the weekend. Where is it? I needed the weekend to be pre-printed on either the front or back side of the page. So I don't know. I don't remember how I figured out how to do which one, but it worked out. So now all I have to do is basically handwrite in only one side of the page, which makes my work a lot less. So let's see. For May, May starts on a Monday. So basically all I would do is take a weekday. This would be Monday, then behind it I would write in Tuesday, then Wednesday, then behind it Thursday, and then another one. I would do Friday on the pre-printed, and then on the back I would hand draw a weekend page for Saturday, and then I would get the same thing. I would just go through the entire month. I don't do it all in one day, I just do a couple here and there. So let's see how it would work. I'm going to actually set up the camera and write it out so that you can see how I do it from beginning to end, and then cut it out and hole punch it and put it into the binder. Alright everyone, so these 2 pages that were paper clipped together, these are actually my templates. And I remember why I did 2 different templates. So page 1 template here, you see I have that written, says that there are 2 weekday pages and 1 weekend, and then on template page 2 there are 3 weekdays. So all I did was looked at the entire year through December and figured out how many weekdays there were for the rest of the year and how many weekends there were for the rest of the year. So in order for me to get the appropriate amount of pages for weekend and weekday, I came up with these numbers basically. So these templates I'm going to set aside because I want to keep them in case I continue with this daily page for next year. I don't have to rewrite this. So May starts on a Monday, so I always write in black pen on these because in my dailies I always write with my blue Pilot G2.07 pen in blue, in the dark blue. So I guess it kind of just makes it easier to see like that the date and the task and appointment and notes headings are in black, along with the timestamps, and then my daily writing, which is totally not cute or neat, is just written in blue. I just used the one pen. So that's why I continue to write in black. And I also remember why I only copied the tasks, appointments, and notes on one side, because in order for me to get it onto the other side, I'd have to just perfectly print it out so that both sides of each individual sheet of page for my compact would fit and be on the appropriate whole side. So I just didn't want to go through learning how to do all that on the computer. It's just so much easier for me to just say, I'm just going to handwrite half of it, and I save myself basically half of the time, which I'm okay with, because for some odd reason this actually is enjoyable to me, to hand make my pages and write it out all by hand, even if I'm only doing it partially, completely by hand. Having the template on one side definitely saves me a lot of time. And I have noticed too that on my photocopies, the black dots don't show up as clearly as when I hand wrote it out completely. The lines, the circles for where I'm going to punch the holes and everything. The dots on this were printed off directly from the computer, and then the dots and the lines and words on this were photocopied, so they're not very clear. However, the back is still photocopied. I'm sorry, the back is not photocopied, and it was directly printed with the dots from my computer. So I only say if I needed 63 sheets of pages for the entire year, I printed off the dot grid on one side, and then on the other side it was blank, and that's where I photocopied my templates. So it's fine. The dots aren't as dark on one half of the page, but that honestly doesn't bother me at all, because they are still there very faintly. So to get started, May 1st starts on Monday, and in my planner, okay, there's nothing too personal here, in my planner, so I have May, and then I have all of my I have my monthly calendar, my May gratitude and memories spread, my May tracker spread, and my May master tasks or goals list. So my May 1st or any first of the month is always going to be with the holes to the left of the page. So it'll basically be on my right hand side of my planner. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here. So this will be May 1st, and it will be a Monday. And then on the back of that same page will be May 2nd, and I'll be able to slightly see where I need to write and where I need to mark in the hole punch circles. I just look right through the paper. I don't bother tracing out the edge of the papers here, because that's only for the cut line. What I am going to do is get a ruler and draw the dividing lines on this side of the page. Okay, so I'm going to use my clear ruler from my planner, which is my daily divider. Hey, you.
I wanted to go skate in the fall for a little while.
No, not by yourself.
Yeah, I wanted you to watch me or something. But you're working. I think Daddy is too. Everyone is. I'm not really
Okay, so now that I've written out one full week of May, I'm going to make sure my pages are lined up so that the title of the page is together, making sure that when I cut, I won't be slicing through half of any other page. So I'm going to use my paper cutter here, and I'm just going to cut on the lines. Okay, so these are garbage. I have, this one is still blank, so I will keep that in my planner folder to save for another day. This one happens to be May 7th on a Sunday, and then May 8th. So now let's cut out the rest. Alrighty, so let's put these in order. Here's May 1st, the back is the 2nd, here's the 3rd, and then the back is the 4th. This one is blank, we'll set that aside. Here's the 5th and 6th, 7th and 8th. So now what I'm going to do is hole punch these pages. Make sure they're all lined up together. I use this single hole punch, and I actually take off this little back clear part because it's not really clear. It's kind of opaque and frosted. That way I can see better. I'm going to set this aside with the garbage papers, and I'm going to use a pair of scissors now to round out my inner corners right here. If you have a corner punch, that's the appropriate size. You could do that as well, but it literally just takes a few seconds to add a little rounded part to it. Now to put my planner back together properly. Put this here. Alright, here we go. First week of May is done. So now maybe next week I'll do another week, and whenever I have time I'll just continue working on it until I have the entire month done, and I'll be ready for May before April's even complete. And that is how I efficiently create my daily pages for my planner. If you enjoyed, thanks for watching. Be sure to give a like and share if you have anyone else that may be interested. Subscribe as well. Bye.